You're listening to the Saturday Night Gaming podcast, Starfall, run by one of our GMs, Tony Stevens. Hope you enjoy.
And welcome back to another action-packed episode brought to you by Saturday Night Gaming. This is Starfall Season 2. Would like to remind you to click like, share, and subscribe. Grandmas, tell your kids about it. They're going to love the show. And don't forget to go all the way back to the beginning. Go back to Valos and Earth Prime and all those great stories and listen to them all the way through until you get back up to here again. And then click like, share, and subscribe again. Before we get going too far, I'm going to let my cast and crew introduce themselves. They have defeated some pretty dark entities, purified some ore, got some really awesome rewards for it. Unless they weren't here, then they didn't get any rewards for it. And they're not going to get, they got some really awesome, adamantine, metal, purified entity stuff. But, other people thought that Texas was more fun than being here in this garage with me. So...
Hey, sucks to suck, yip yeah.
No, it wasn't sucking.
Oh, you've been waiting.
No. It should just remind me how much Memphis sucked.
All right, so we'll go ahead and let the cast and crew introduce themselves. Introduce yourself, your character, and just tell a little bit about what's going on with your character during this adventure. And we'll keep going to my right.
I'm Ronnie. I'm playing Rogarth. He is currently in a forest after getting his sword imbued with adamantine.
That's true.
Oh, yeah. My name is Jessica. I'm playing Amara. We have just purified the ore. I got some nice earrings from my portion of the ore. And now we're in the Autumn Vale, and we are going to do something, investigate something up here.
Something's going to happen.
Yeah, Arnold Schwarzenegger just dropped us off at the entrance.
Oh, yeah, that's right. About that.
To this,
I believe his name was
here.
Hermione.
Hermione
oh, yeah,
Ranger.
Hermione Ranger. Oh my god, I forgot all about that. I even wrote on my sheet too. Yeah, so now we're in the Autumn Vale. It's real creepy. Super creepy.
What's up? I'm Brady, and I'm playing Yip Yap, and I'm confused and I don't know where I am. Or more like I don't remember. I slept a while since
How's that
then.
different?
Yeah, I slept since then, so I need a reminder.
You are somewhere. You'll figure it out as you go.
Hey friends, this is Noel Jostein being played once again by the incredibly handsome Ryan Ladner. I believe when we left off I had just gotten these awesome adamantine tattoos all over my body. Which I am calling my flame-forged markings. That's canon now.
Okay.
And they offer me intellect. Flame-forged markings.
All right.
Which offer me intellect defense asset.
Nice.
And also, we are going
And also
to the
look
Creepy
really bad.
Forest. Look really bad. Not that I did. I've been saving everybody's lives over and over and over again.
You have been
I already looked
talking
pretty bad.
real. That's true.
Looking good, talking good.
Yeah, he brought a lot of benchmarks down for us
Yeah.
by talking at it.
Just talking at it. All right. And we are missing the John McClay, but that's okay. He will be back next week. So if you just miss hearing his voice, not this episode, not the next episode, but the episode after that, you will hear him again and whatever crazy bone spurs.
No, they're not bone spurs anymore.
Oh, they are
They're adamantine spurs.
adamantine spurs. But he will be back. Wish him luck on his travels and his business opportunities. So, like it was said by these intelligent players I have, they are at the Autumn Vale. It is a kind of like well, not kind of, it's just legit a haunted forest. It's filled with darkness and animosity and eerie, creepy feelings. You were taken there by Hermione Ranger.
Oh, Hermione.
She said, good luck with your travels, but I will stay here and defend the veil.
But they entered in, and it's obviously called the Autumn Vale for a reason. Everything's in that perpetual state of death, that early stage of dying, yellow and reds, and the soil itself is a darkened brown, has more of a putrid smell to it. And as you've entered the woods, heading towards what looks like a derelict castle in the distance, you have entered a shaded area where you saw eyes, the reflective surfaces of night vision eyes throughout the wood, and a path that you're trying to follow to the best of your ability. So that's where we'll open you up. You are inside the barrier. You do notice that there seems to be some skittering and shuffling behind some shrubbery. And
Shrubbery?
yes, shrubbery. Hope you brought a herring to chop down the shrubbery. But
Shrubbery.
yeah, some noticeable movement and jostling behind some shrubbery in a shaded part of the wood, and the need to know where you are. That's where you are at this moment. I'll open it up to Amara and Noel and Rogoth, as they are currently present.
How big does the shrubbery movement, like, does it seem like a big creature or a small creature?
I don't know. Do you have a perception roll you'd like to make for it?
Yeah, quit metagaming.
No, but someone else could.
It's definitely not a
I could roll it.
small bird.
All right, let's see what we can see in the bushes. I rolled a 12, and I have trained in perception.
All right.
Couldn't you just light it on fire?
Well, we could, but we don't know that they're here to harm us.
So far, everything has been here to harm us.
All right. So
Hermione seemed awfully nice.
Well, yeah, that's because he uses the common tongue.
He did send us in here.
Yeah, it's becoming done.
My friend, I have babble. They are all common to me.
I ain't extra. You just basic. Yeah, you can definitely tell this creature seems to be bigger than a bread box. It does not seem to be making any kind of aggressive noises of any kind. It is a little bit out of your vision. It seems to be shuffling about and like jumping around. But other than that, it seems to be kind of like a mid-sized creature or beast of some kind. Maybe the size of a medium-sized dog or a large raccoon.
Is he yip-yap sized?
That is potentially quite smart. Yeah.
Yip yap, is that you?
Yo, yip yap. So there you are.
Uh-huh.
You ran away from everybody because you were like, this cave's stupid. Sucks to suck. I'm out of here.
And not in a brave way, not in a scared way.
Yeah,
In
yeah.
a very brave and heroic
In a
way.
total brave, I don't want to die here way.
No. In a brave, I have better stuff to do.
In a brave, like, they took my mouth away, I'm not messing with this anymore.
This
kinda
stuff is crazy. So you left.
Mm-hmm.
And you were just like storming off. And as you left, all these Druva are like, hey, where are you going? You're like, shh, I ain't got time.
Yeah, later, nerd.
Yeah, y'all do too much. You say too much.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah,
then
talk too much.
Then you got up on this one person who was like, whoa, wait, don't go through there. And you're like, oh no, I don't know who this dude is.
Yeah, stranger danger.
So you started running, right?
Mhm.
And then you found like a whole bunch of leaves and you were
I'm
like,
following.
oh, this is awesome. And you just started like throwing leaves up and playing in them. It's been like your youth all over again.
Yeah, I remember that.
And now you got people yelling at you, yo, Yip Yap, what you doing?
Ooga Booga, what's up? How you doing?
Booga booga.
Hey, Yip Yap, we thought you died.
Where have you been?
Well, no. I've been busy doing stuff.
Okay, that's all I need to know. Let's keep moving.
Important thing.
Yeah, top secret.
Now, you
Needs
would
to know basis.
You would easily tell that the preacher man is looking pretty jacked with like some shimmering silver tattoos on his arms and neck that are visible to you.
Well, what does that do? Hey, Mr. Preacher Man. Yeah, you, the only preacher. What do them tattoos do?
Well, they're a blessing from Aiden himself. He gave these to me to help us in our journey. Had you been there, you might have received a blessing as well.
What do I need that for? I'm already so great. What does it do, though?
You could have had a metal stick. You don't know.
Metal
Oh,
stick?
it would have been so sturdy.
Well, I don't need it.
The sturdiest stick.
Because
of
I
all.
have a big thing of stone now. It's sword stone. I stole it from that. What's that one lady's name? You know who I'm talking about?
What did you do?
You don't remember this sword?
The sword?
I stole it from the goddess.
Stole her sword.
Oh!
And then disappeared.
I completely forgot the burning blade. Yeah.
This big blade that's bigger than him.
Wow.
Oh,
okay.
and he still has it then.
He
huh?
does still have that. He had rolled
Nice.
to attune to it. I forgot about that. It's a good thing you brought that up. I would have just been like, what are you talking about?
Well, no,
the
I
sword,
even
the
wrote it
stone,
down.
that's King Arthur.
No, it's the onyx blade. That's what you said.
Onyx blade. Well, I have a few names that I'll circle around to when talking about swords. So, just
Whatever, it's a cool name.
it's irrational.
Irritus.
That didn't answer my question, though. Is it like get bonuses?
The sword or the tattoos?
No, the tattoos.
I don't know, but you notice that his sword looks really cool now too.
Hey,
It's super
Mr. Rogoth.
We haven't really had a chance to use these gifts yet.
shiny. Yeah,
Perhaps.
I don't know if they're.
What?
Perhaps in the,
You mean you
in the
got
course of our
something
journey,
powerful?
we will find out the answers to these questions.
You didn't try hitting a tree. Hit that tree real quick or something.
Why?
What do you mean why? Let's see what.
What did the
step
tree do
does.
to me?
It's looking at you, threatening you. It actually told me that it wanted to hurt you. So you just need to hit it real quick. I heard him talk.
All right.
Is Yip Yap schizophrenic?
He could be. That's not really that far outside the bounds.
This is Rogoth asking
I tell
Noel.
If you don't listen to him, it does not matter.
There was a moment. Yip Yap.
I totally forgot that you stole it.
What?
That sword that's bigger than you. I forgot.
Is it dark in the forest? Do we need to bring
think-
some light?
Well, I was gonna say if everybody could give me a perception roll real quick.
I got 2.
I'm gonna set the
16.
the difficulty at 9.
20.
11.
It is good luck.
You say 20? Like nat 20?
Not
Yeah.
20. I missed my rolling tray.
The lucky tray.
Okay. So Amara,
Dice jail.
you look out into the wooded area and you know exactly what's going on
Of course.
by the hunting patterns and the way that they are gathering around you. And you easily point out to everyone that there are these tainted beasts, these poison creatures. They're a wolf pack. There is... We don't have those little chips anymore to show.
Oh, they look so menacing.
Oh, yes. Here's your people. Thank you, sir. Well, he's not here, but
They
she
look
is.
menacing.
All right. So, and this is a kind of like a forest pattern table. This is great. Kind of get y'all into the mood. So y'all are like, go first, Yip Yap. If anything happens, I want it to hit you. And she's like, look over there. There's a pack of wolves.
There's some wolves over there.
And as you look out, you would notice that there are roughly 5 of these darkened creatures. Their fur jet black, their eyes kind of glowing in the darkness, but you can tell that they are kind of like almost an amberish red, like a hot coal on a fire. So 1, 3, 4, 5.
There's 5 of them.
There are 5 of them in the distance. And they seem to be in a hunting pattern.
Can I activate my wind armor?
Yeah, everybody actually, if you want to,
you
go
have to,
ahead
like,
and
roll it.
roll initiative, but I think,
A 5.
Roll to activate it.
I didn't say you had to roll to activate it, so you had to roll to find initiative.
7.
15.
Hey. I rolled a 5. I was just testing to see who
So
you
7,
picked.
7, 5, and 15. All right. So that would put you at the top of the turn. Then the beasties will go. Then it'll be the 3 of you in whatever organized pattern y'all want to be in. Up to you. So, Rogoth, you are up to bat, sir. Like you can, as she pointed out to you, and you can clearly see now, these creatures are fairly large. You know about how big a mastiff is? This would be like a wolf mastiff, like a, those larger. What are those things called in
Direwolf?
Direwolves. Thank you. My brain was totally not working with me. Direwolves. So these are larger direwolves. I've made this into a W pattern for me. So that's
What level are they?
Well, with her perception, she could have easily told you that they are a level 3. So each one would be a 9 difficulty. Now, if you do get 2 of them on you at once, it will raise the difficulty to a level 4 difficulty because there's 2 of them trying to attack you at once. But each one as an individual is a 9 difficulty.
Specialize in smashing him, going after the one on the left.
My left or your left?
My left, sorry.
Okay.
Am I able to assist him with one of my ciphers?
If you want to, you can. Well,
I have radiant
once it's your turn, then you can give him a
Okay,
cipher.
that's what I was. Yeah.
But because he got initiative above them, then he's going to have to make his maneuver. Then once it's your turn, you can totally give out a cipher for him to use for free.
Gotcha.
Okay, so specialize, so that knock it down to 3.
All right. You just got to roll a 3.
I rolled a 5.
Wow, it's a good thing it's a 3, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me pull this up real quick. I'd like to have my handy dandy calculator opened up
Man,
so I
I'm
can.
getting good at smashing things with a sword. It's so weird to say.
I'm getting good at smashing things with a sword.
Are you
All
cutting them? No, I'm smashing them.
Well, to be fair now, those larger blades, especially like the old claymores and bastard swords, they were used a lot of times for blunt force.
Yeah.
To be fair, because it was so heavy that bringing it above your head and then swinging down with gravity, that was it. All right, so what is the tally of your damage put together?
10.
Okay, so when you walk over and smash this hound, like you just swing it wide and it just hits like broad against the body of this wolf and just slaps it against a tree, and you hear the "Arr!" as the other now are focused on you. But this one over here is just like whimpering on the ground. Not quite dead, definitely bleeding from the mouth and whimpering, doesn't seem to be getting back up. All right, now for the hound's turn. You can roll defense. Your difficulty, since they're going to be kind of like ganging up on you at this moment, is just going to raise their difficulty by one tier. So it'll be a 12 difficulty. on your defense roll. Oh, my. Do you want to keep that?
Man, this is crap.
I did so good hitting that one, and then I hit a 1. A 9?
9.
Okay.
I don't care if I get hit.
That's better than a crit failure, though.
Yeah.
All right. So that would be bite.
Man, I lost an XP. This is garbage.
You did, sir, and for that, I am sorry.
It's okay.
All right, so 4 before armor. So you can reduce it with your, I believe you have the Galvia scale armor, the Dark Devourer armor. Rogoth? You got the Galvia armor, so it's 4 before armor.
4 before armor? Okay.
So just 1. There we go. So the beastie kind of like jumps up, snagging a hold of your arm, and like it's just clamped on for the moment. Now, for the 3 of you, you do notice that he has very hardly injured one of the creatures. So you can tell it's not the toughest thing you've ever faced in your life. But one of them has also sunk its teeth into him, and they're starting to like gather around him, circling in on him.
I could use my ray emitter cipher to paralyze one of them for 1 minute.
Ray emitter. What's the level on that?
3.
They are a level 3, so
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
All right, so flare-wise, I would assume it would be like a stone carved with like some sort of fancy rune or something like that, like an Alden's a different game. Hold on a second. An Aiden marking on a stone or something like that. But as you chant into it, it like blazes to life, and that light hits the reflective eyes of one of these wolves, and it just sits and stares. So it's just chilling for the moment. So yes, that'll be, I'll put a D10 on that. That's 10 turns. You said a minute?
It does say a small number of these devices, 5%, induce paralysis that lasts for 1 hour.
I don't think this will go that long. But okay.
Hey, maybe we could tame that one
Ooh, tame it. I
and
like
bring
that.
it with us.
Yeah, let me jump on him and ride him around.
Be
Like
like
a horse.
our mascot.
All right. So that one's got a D10 on it.
That would actually be pretty.
Mara
cool.
and Yip Yap.
Let me jump on him real quick and pet him menacingly in a way where he has to go, this is my life now. Can I do that?
I mean, you just want to run over to this paralyzed wolf, jump
No.
on it and pet it?
He wants not
No,
one
that's not paralyzed. Like, jump
Oh,
on it and ride it around.
one of these 3 that's circling around Rogoth, you want to jump on it
Heck
and
yeah.
try to tame it.
Yeah, let's do it. I got the
Alright.
health points for it.
Difficulty 9, do you have beast taming?
No.
Doesn't have beast taming. He can try to gaslight it.
I say you said
It's
we
a
brothers.
non-intelligent creature, so you're looking at just trying to roll.
You know what? I have a plan. Let me use mind control and poison on it to where it attacks allies, and I want to ride it. Can I do that? And I have an enabler.
Give me the book, please.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it.
Oh, I can look it up on the.
Oh, yeah, we
I'm
have
done.
the app. That's right. I forgot about that app. I downloaded it, too.
I'm done.
What is it?
Says on it right
Mind,
now.
It's a cipher. What is it called? Poison?
mind control.
It's on page.
Poison. Mind control.
Yeah, poison mind control.
There's not a page.
It's a cipher, so it's...
Yeah, mind control and poison, level 3. It's legal.
No, I mean, I just want to see what the specifics were on it.
I don't know for how many turns.
attacks close friend for 1 round when within immediate range? Is that it?
I think so. Hold on.
For 1 turn, that's a little sad.
So I think that was one of the ones where he got poisoned and then he had to roll for what it was. And it ended up being mind controlling. So attack, 61 to 75 attacks close friend for 1 round within immediate range. Yeah, you can use the cipher on it.
Yeah, and I'll jump on him.
What is the level you have on your cipher?
Level 3.
Oh, well then yeah, you can.
Nice.
You can poison one of the beasts, and at that point, yes, you can probably jump on it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Hang on with your spear. And
No,
You got
I
this.
want my big old sword in one hand.
I'm cheering him on.
all
Wait,
right.
can I?
So when it comes to their turn, it will attack one of its allies.
Cool.
Oh, look, I'm on top of it. There we go. I'm happy now.
I kind of want to use the trust root on it after it attacks its allies, so it won't attack us for 1 more turn, and you can keep riding it.
Oh, you acting
At
like I'm
least
not
for
going
one
to
more
stay
turn.
on it.
Yeah.
Let's see. Hey, I can give somebody a free helping action. I just realized that it's like a passive enable others thing. I don't know if it doesn't take my action. I don't think. I didn't write page number for it, but it's called enable others. But it just gives me a free helping action or something. I'm not sure. I didn't write it properly. I should have written under passive, but I didn't want to forget that I had it.
Enable others.
Yes.
You can use the helping rule to provide a benefit to another character attempting a physical character. This doesn't require you to use your action helping the other character
can
with the task.
give
This
somebody else a
requires
helping.
no. Yeah, it's just an enabler.
I know, isn't that fun? And can I use it every round? Does it say?
It doesn't say that there's a limit.
So I can give everybody like a freebie helper thingy whenever I need to.
Yeah.
For free?
Yeah.
I want to pick one. What's the scene here? Who's attacking whom?
All right. So Yip Yap is on the back of a poisoned hound.
Right.
This one is staring at Noel like he's the most beautiful thing it's ever seen and doesn't want to move.
Well.
These two are snarling at Rogoth, and this one is over here whelping on the ground. The swelling is starting to set in.
Bless his heart. Okay. I'm gonna give
Bless its poisoned heart.
Rogoth +2 additional damage on his next successful.
So you want to give him the blessing of the war god?
Yes.
Okay, so you get
Now
a
you
plus
get
2
plus
on your
2
next successful attack.
And
It's just that one attack, correct? So even if you fail an attack until it's a successful attack, that's when the plus 2 occurs. It's plus 2 damage.
do you have an attack that attacks 2 things at once? That'd be really cool.
Not yet.
Well, can you like narrate that you're swinging your sword around and hit 2 of them at once?
I can increase the difficulty and he can try to hit both. Yeah.
Can I also give him my free helping action too? To lower his benchmark?
When that time comes, yes.
Cool. So you would have +2 damage and then a lowered benchmark by 1 step.
Okay. And that's where we would be right now. Actually, you're at the top of the turn. The wolves already went between you and them. So as she finishes out her blessings over you, she's like sitting back here chanting behind you, and you feel pretty good. But you're also bloodthirsty because this is battle, sir.
Mm-hmm.
So if you want to hit both of these guys at the same time, I'm going to increase the difficulty to a benchmark 12. Basically meaning that together they are a level 4
But
threat.
it goes down to a 9, back down to a 9 because I gave him a helping action.
Yes, she's giving you a helping action.
I'm specialized, so it brings it back down to a 3.
Do it. If you don't hit a 3, dude. Oh my god.
Is that a 2?
It's a 2.
It's a 2.
God. No, I just knew it was gonna happen.
Oh my god.
Oh my.
It's a 2 again.
All right.
This
So
guy is in jail.
Now, you still keep that blessing that she gave you. You just don't get her assistance. Well, she tried to give you assistance. It didn't work out. So you swing. They saw what you did here, right? That makes sense. And they basically shift as you slam your sword into the ground, and it just like earth just erupts because of how much force he put into this impact. And they just both come in immediately. And you're going to have to roll defense now because it is their turn, and they are maneuvering to snap at your heels, rather try to take the legs off this gigantic beast.
Well, I'm not using the die I call Brutus now.
Et tu, Brutus?
6.
That's okay. It's not a 1.
Okay.
I don't care.
Well, so both of them would be attacking, so one of them gives a level 4 with their bite, so it would be 8 total before armor. Because they're both snapping onto you.
That's what I'm
Wait, 8 before armor?
8 before armor, so it should be 5, I believe, for you.
Yeah.
All right, so like one of them seems to sink in deeper than the other one. The other one seems to actually be injured because as it tries to snap onto your leg, and this is probably why it did less damage. Woo! Yip Yap coming through! This wolf that Yip Yap is riding snaps onto the other one, damaging it.
Yeah, get him.
With 4 points
Good
of damage
boy.
with its bite.
Maybe if you feed it some beef jerky or something, it'll be nice to you.
I ate it all.
Well, there you go. I can't help you. I got some provisions, but I don't know. Probably like a biscuit.
Biscuits. Dogs like biscuits. Ever heard of Scooby-Doo?
I think it's a different kind of biscuit.
No. It's special Scooby.
Special dog biscuit?
I just call it, I don't know, something. And I'll go, okay, I want it.
It's THC. It's okay.
Is it?
It's Scooby-Doo.
Is he really high all the time?
Oh,
my
yeah.
God, yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
I never knew.
Yeah.
I thought he was wholesome and stuff.
All right.
Yeah.
So he's actually biting this one now, and then this one stays chill. This one is still yelping on the ground, and that brings us back to you 3.
So, is it about to be mean again?
He only got to control it for 1 turn.
Let me try to trust rune it.
Okay, so
Don't work, I'm about to smack him.
We'll see if it works.
I'm about to smack
And
him.
it's 3 int. I have 2 edge, so I give you 1, and then I can bring it down by giving you 3 or 2.
All right. So if it's the first one you're trying to bring it down, you have 2 edge. Then give me 4 int total, and that'll pay for the cost and bring it down 1.
And what's the difficulty? 9?
It's a difficulty 9. That would bring it down from 9 to 6.
I'm just going to try it at a 9. That's for the cost of it. We'll see if it works. 18. So you can ride it for 1 more turn. Maybe
That's
2
not a
more
damaging thing, but you could have damaged it.
Do I get an extra effect?
No. At 19 and 20, it would have gotten a minor or major effect. 18 is a damage bonus, but you're not actually trying to damage it. You're just
So I
trying
can't
to,
do like 1 extra round out of it. Okay.
No. But it is still domesticated for the time being.
We can only use our ciphers once, right? Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
yeah.
And I want to give...
There are some ciphers that you can use an XP to keep. Basically, you use an XP and see if you can roll to keep it.
Gotcha.
But for the majority of them, they're one-off.
And can I, real quick before my turn's over, can I give another helping action to him? So he'll still have the 2.
Yeah, once it's his turn, then you would just re-announce that you're giving him your helping action.
I will.
So this one's domesticated. This one he's riding and is domesticated. This one is somewhat injured. This one's really injured, and this one is biting onto his leg.
Which one's really injured?
Over here next to the beer.
Okay. So let me smack the one that my wolf was just attacking. Let me hit him with my big old stone sword, my onyx blade.
Okay.
Let me get my turn in real quick.
What?
We'll resolve both.
What you about to do?
I don't know. I'm thinking about setting that one on fire.
Oh, I thought you about to preach. You about to preach to him and bark words of wisdom at him.
Yeah, because I'll do that. I'm blessing of the gods, sunlight, fire. I will set the one on fire.
This one that's attacking him?
Yeah, just burn his spot.
Okay. Now, so you pretty much do that for free with your edge. And what is it? It's 2 damage? The fire, if I remember correctly, the blessing of the gods, sunlight, fire. It's 2, and then it does 1 damage every turn after that.
I know that it is. Where'd it go? I had it and I lost it. Cause one creature or object. It just says inflicts 1 point of ambient damage each round until the fire is extinguished.
So we'll go with 1 point damage automatically.
What is it? The fire blessing of the god's fire?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I think it's 1.
All right, and Yip Yap, you're trying to shank this guy with your onyx blade, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so you roll in. Go ahead and roll against its 9 difficulty.
Okay. I got an 8. But I do have trained in, or specialized in melee.
Nice.
So that's 12. Wait. No, that's a 14. The math is mathing now. That is. Specialized is up 2 tiers.
Which is +6.
It's +6.
All right,
Yeah,
so you make the hit. So remind me again, that causes an initial 2 points of burning damage, and then 1 point per round after. Did you write down what I told you it does? Oh, you actually have to attune to it.
Yeah, I
to
have
make
to
it.
attune to it before you.
So you're just doing 6 damage. Okay.
It's not on fire yet. He has to attune to make it light up.
Right.
He's just this tiny thing on the back of a giant wolf holding an even bigger sword. That's probably bigger than the
With
wolf.
a sturdy stick with a
that
bone
one
shard
arm
in
is
it.
going to be real strong.
Big beefy arm. Like Trogdor the Burninator.
I swear.
All right, and that will bring us back up to Rogoth. So you have, again, Amara standing behind you, chanting towards you to assist you.
Woohoo, you got this.
Well, I'm just smashing the one next to me, so that brings it down to a 6 from there.
Yeah, so it would just be 1 that you're hitting at this point, so 9 difficulty, so you're trained in that.
Special, and I'm
Or
specialized.
specialized, so that takes it down to a 3.
Do you want to use my rolling tray?
With her means that you hit it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't
it's
roll.
free. Yay.
I was gonna say, does it being on fire also help?
It's also on fire. So, yeah, at this point, it's on fire. She's chanting. You're specialized. Your sword's huge. Yeah. Get off! And so what's the total? So you have +2
12.
from her. You have +2 from Bloodthirst.
And then it's 8 for the weapon
So
itself.
it's 12 total.
Yes.
So as you slice this burning wolf in half.
We call them hot dogs.
This would be a good time for
Hot dogs! So
Oh man,
that
hold on, I
one
just got it. Ah.
that one is over there. He has returned to his ancestors as he has cut it in half.
Your arm's off.
We sent that hot dog to the great beyond.
The great beyond. All dogs go to heaven.
Except for that one.
Oh my god, that was such a disturbing movie.
All right, now
As an adult.
What's it called?
as that occurs, you hear a very sharp pitch in the distance, and it's kind of like a not quite a person whistling, but like an instrument playing a tune. As this one remains, this one bucks Yip Yap down.
What? Oh, man.
Even this one starts like pawing and trying to drag itself across the ground as they maneuver this way. And you see a creature standing in the shadows of the forest. He seems to be about twice the size of Yip Yap.
Is he twice as handsome too?
The shadow of it seems to be twice the size of Yip Yap.
Oh.
And
Probably got
as
heels on.
the moonlight starts to creep in through the dark forest, you can see that there are large antlers, almost like tree-like antlers growing from this creature, this fae, from its head. And then you notice that the lower half of it is more animalistic than the rest, as it is a satyr with a pan flute, which it has played and summoned these wolves to it. And it stands there now with ominous, glowing yellow eyes, staring at these intruders in its woods. But this one still
I wouldn't try to
staring
ride
at the
that
creature.
thing. Just,
I'm gonna ride it.
I would not.
I haven't seen it yet. It's not loaded.
You want to try
What?
and
It's not
ride
loading.
the...
Oh my gosh!
You
it's
want to
like a
ride the
convention.
satyr? Is that what you said? You want to hop on its back?
No.
I said I would not try to ride that in my car.
Yeah, it looks like we're at a furry convention or something. Dang.
Can I pet the docile one?
You can pet it, yeah.
How long is it docile for? Does it just love him forever?
No.
Well, after it's done eating this hot dog I've been keeping in my pocket, maybe
It has
it'll be my
about
friend.
seven rounds left before it goes back.
I wonder if we could cleanse it like we cleanse, all the other things.
Is that something you have, an ability?
Wait, so
No.
Yeah, just
I
throw
have
it in
fey
the fire.
magic.
It'll be cleansed.
Does it need to
The
be
cleansing fire!
I have fey
cleansed
magic.
though? Is it corrupted? I think it's just
I think the general idea is that
The-
everything in these woods are corrupted. These woods themselves are corrupt.
The creatures don't... They appear to be giving off a negative energy, yeah. What she told you basically when she first perceived them was that these are tainted creatures. They are poisoned by the darkness. That where you're at right now, where the end of the Drulakar cave was, this is probably sitting much above what that poisoned area was. So though you cleansed a lot of the ore in that spot,
Like the cave went under.
right, but the residual poison is still in this area. And something in this area, possibly in that derelict castle you originally saw, not pointing directions, but something is maintaining the poison in this area.
So this weird looking furry creature thing is bad? Yeah?
It doesn't look happy with
Does
you.
this look nice?
Well, then let's attack it. Give me a look like that. I'll teach him some manners.
well, if we can cleanse the one.
How are we going to cleanse? I'll cleanse it.
I don't think anybody has.
I'm not even talking to you because you can't do anything.
I don't think anybody has the ability to cleanse anything. I was just saying it would be
Okay.
nice if we could, because then he'd be friendly.
Well, he's not
I
friendly.
said
right
you
now.
could cleanse it with fire.
I could cleanse it with fire.
That's called death.
Already did that to the other one.
I think if somebody actually had like a beast taming or like there is, I think, actually a power set where you can communicate and then tame
I can
beasts,
give you this
I could have gone
poison
down that route.
emotion and make it lustful for you.
Please don't.
Lustful
It's too
for
much
Yip
like
Yap?
a dog.
I mean,
It's too much like a dog.
that's the only thing I can do that can help with
Hey,
this situation.
perhaps we could steal this thing's flute.
Yeah, let's take it.
Figure out how to use it.
That's smart.
Yeah,
then we could-
let me use
We could
pickpocket and
control.
take it.
It would be like a little summon
Not
thing
that
for the wolf.
Not that controlling this wolf is.
The all-encompassing.
The most important.
This is
thing.
my new mission in life.
I didn't
I got
know
this
I needed
one
this
wolf.
until I saw it.
Let's do it. I can pickpocket.
All the hot dogs were for a purpose.
I didn't save it. It saved me.
I shall call it hot dog.
Do you want me to take it? I'll
No,
take
call
the
it
clue.
Oscar.
I'd like to try to communicate with the jackalope creature.
Okay.
Jackalope. Yeah, that's funny. I wonder what his name is. Maybe it's Jack.
You have pleasant social interaction, right?
Yes.
All right. And is that specialized or trained?
That is trained.
Okay, so its initial difficulty would be a 12, but you're trained, so it brings it down to a 9 to talk to it with pleasant social interaction.
I feel like I have something else that would bring it down to fast talk, maybe? Let me look that up real quick. When speaking with an intelligent creature who can understand you and isn't hostile, you convince that creature to take one reasonable action in the next round.
Is it hostile?
It is hostile.
Because of
It
the
is
wolf.
hostile.
It is hostile. But you can talk pleasant social interaction so that you're just not outright
Okay.
attacking it or being attacked by it.
Well, I'll do that. What do I need? A 12?
It's at a 12, so you already have trained in pleasant social interaction, so that brings it down to a 9.
Yes. And I have an edge of 3 in intellect, so
You can bring it down to a 6.
I'll roll for a 6. 12.
Awesome. What do you want to say to the creature?
Do you have a sermon for it? It's a sermon moment.
I do not. I mean, I do have something that could work if we were about to fight the thing. Sure. I got to get a sermon in.
That is the app, yes.
Okay. So this is just me talking to them.
Okay, so you're now you're trying to inspire us.
So you've gotten his attention, but you're talking to them.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Hey, hold on 1 second there, fella.
He just kind of tilts his head and looks at you like, what?
And I'm
That's
gonna
just creepy.
Y'all huddle up real quick.
and I'm gonna huddle him in close, but I'm gonna talk loud enough that he can hear me.
Okay.
As he's kind of petting and tending to this one wolf that has a crushed skull and like lacerations from the one hit it got from Rogoth.
I'm ready. I'm huddled.
All right, friends, today we stand united, inspired by Aiden, who readies us to face a truly bizarre and plain dumb-looking monster. Fear not its peculiar appearance, for within us lies the strength to conquer even the oddest of adversaries. With Aiden's wisdom guiding us, we march forth ready to embrace the weirdness and turn it into our victory. Let laughter and courage be our companions as we confront this butter-faced villain. Proving that together we can overcome any oddity that comes our way. Onward, for Aiden's training has prepared us well. As our dear Lord would say, let's fire one off. Can I get an Aiden?
Aiden.
All right, they should be hyped and ready to beat this monster.
He is weird.
I'm hyped up. I'm ready to do something.
I'll tell you what.
Do we get a bonus now? Because he like
I'm gonna
inspired
give you one asset on defense. Everybody gets everybody gets a 1 defense
because
on
we feel
asset. Because
inspired.
you're pumped up by the power of Aiden.
We're all jacked up on the power of
I feel like
Aiden.
that would be an attack.
Well, you thought
write
wrong.
down
It
one
is an
defense
asset to your defense, though.
All right.
Okay.
Got that.
I'll take it.
I hope so. I mean, I can take it back.
No, I'll take it this
Okay,
time
okay,
if you
that's fine.
insist. You insist.
How's that for a pleasant social interaction?
Well,
Felt pleasant to me.
So yeah, the creature kind of like stands up, kind of touching at its face, feels across its head and its horns and everything, and then looks at the dog, and the dog kind of goes, "Oh." The wolf.
Okay.
You've been a bad boy.
So, this, I believe, was just after. So, everybody roll initiative again, because you are now combating a new enemy. He has the wolves behind
16.
him, but
11.
11, 16.
I'm
Yip
going
Yap,
down. So I started at 20 and then I got
13.
18. Now I got 16.
13,
A 12.
12. So,
Sucks.
12 is right where he's at. So, anybody 12 and up? Who had below 12? You?
No.
Him. So Rogoth is actually behind the enemy's attack. Now the three of you are ahead of the enemy's attack. That was his turn to do the pleasant social interaction and preach to you.
Yep, I felt preached. Preached at.
Get preached at.
All right. So we go first and then the thing and then him?
Correct.
Okay. I'm going to give Yip Yap war damage.
What is that?
Just +2 damage.
Oh, okay.
You're going to give him 4 damage?
+2 damage.
Oh,
Plus
plus 2
War
damage.
damage.
Oh, war. Got you.
So I'm sitting at 8 damage now. Little man moving up in the world.
Since we're already kind of in the middle of this battle, because we fought the wolves already, can he attune to the sword if he wanted to?
Well,
He
is
can if he
it
wants
a
to.
bonus action or is it an action?
To attune to it, you need to take an action.
Oh, that's a waste of time.
Yeah, don't do that.
But it would give you more damage.
No, in the 4 turns I'd do more without attuning. You don't know?
What?
Which is math. All right, let's
It's
go.
math. It's big brain stuff. Now, if you said
Actually, you're wrong. If you attune to it,
No, no,
then
no.
you do the damage plus fire damage, and then the fire damage goes each round.
Oh, it does?
Yeah.
for the rest of the fight,
It would be a +1 each time it gets to the top of its turn.
And if he puts fire on it, then it's +2 each time.
then it's +2 each time.
it
So
was +2 to start with.
incremental damage over time actually does add up to more.
Oh, I thought it was a one-hit thing. Oh, that's what I was thinking of.
No, it is
The
+2.
one
He said it's
plus 2.
It says +2 fire damage.
Yes, the +2 fire damage on the initial
But
hit.
he means,
Oh, on
Over
the
the
initial
turns.
hit. Yeah.
Yes.
and then the fire damage stacks, yeah?
So
Correct.
basically, on the first hit, you do
And each
2,
person
after
here
that, you do
actually
1.
carries fire. So, like, he has fire. If he rains down fire, he can do a +1
have
damage
fire.
per turn. I believe he also has fire. I can't recall.
I think that's
Or that, yeah, you're right.
bolt
Jin.
spurs. Yeah.
Wait, so if I hit something that had +2 fire stacks on it, I would do +4? Why are you looking at me like that?
So you
Because
do
she
this-
gives you a war asset, you would get +2.
Okay, never
And
mind.
if you're attuned
I'll
to
figure
the
it out.
blade, it would have a +2.
Mhm.
And then you would have your normal hit power, which I think the blade is already It's carrying at a 6?
Mm-hmm. Is that heavy?
Okay. So
and then
6, 7,
every
8,
round
9,
after
10.
that,
That would be
it's
10 total.
he automatically receives 1 damage from the fire that's
Correct.
stuck up.
Oh,
So
okay.
if you do attune to it, you light it on
Oh,
fire.
I don't want to attune to it.
You can just attune to it once per battle.
Okay, you may
Yeah.
want to attune to it later, but you don't have to right now.
Maybe I should have
It's a
asked
lot of
this
brain
earlier,
power.
but do any of us have any knowledge of this creature and what it is?
No,
It's,
who cares? We're fighting you.
I have Fey magic. I can roll to officially know, but I'm
In the middle
also
of a fight.
I'm also a historian who's spent a long time with the Fey. I would know that it's just a Fey creature that
It's a tough.
is corrupted by the forest.
The fairy folk are many. He is one of them.
There's lots of different kind of Fey. Like he's a
They could be
Fey.
butterface ugly, or they could be tall and beautiful.
Like me. Wait,
Right.
You're not.
No.
I'm tall by Yip Yap standards.
By Grommen standards, you are tall. And maybe even attractive. It's just this is the ugliest species on the planet.
Well, they call me ugly too, but it's because they don't have the same type.
Right. They
You
like
know who I figured out we're traveling with? Sid the Sloth.
What?
Yes! Yeah. It's like I said. You got Diego. Oh no, he's Manny.
Diego would be
Yeah.
Bone Spurs.
Yeah, he's Manny. Bone Spurs is
He's
Diego.
not Manny. Manny's Crumpy. Maybe he's Manny.
Well, then who's he?
I don't know.
Ellie?
Oh, Buck.
Buck. Buck Wild. Look it up. It's great stuff. or have a kid, you'll watch it endlessly.
A lot today.
All
yeah.
right, so you cast War onto him.
Mm-hmm.
Are you attuning with your blade or just attacking?
No, that's a lot of brain power. I'm just going to smack it.
Okay.
With my sword, my onyx blade.
Okay.
Just need to clarify that.
Can I use my helping action to help him attune?
What?
If he tried to attune.
The attuning thing, I think, is a 15.
What's
isn't
his
it?
benchmark for attunement?
I think it was 15 last time.
For the blade.
So it would go down to a 12 if you wanted to try.
Have you seen my rolls?
Yeah.
Exactly. So
That's
no.
a 12?
Okay, but this is like, look how many dice are in dice scale. I mean, there's no bars. It's like
Okay.
Norwegian.
If you don't
but
want to
still.
try, that's fine.
Yeah, I don't want to try. I just want to smack it.
He just said he wants to smack it like 10 times. So
Okay.
let's just let
Yeah,
it
I'm down with that. I'm not
Go
arguing.
smack. him.
Simple, straight to the point.
All right.
All right, so it's a 12 benchmark.
It's at a 6 now.
It just is.
It just is. And then it's at a 3 now since she helped me.
Why would
Because
it be
you're
at a
using
six?
your
Oh,
specialized.
Melee,
and
yeah.
then help is down to a 3.
All right.
I think you
3.
can roll a 3. Of course, I said that to Ronnie and he rolled a 2.
A 16.
See, you should have attuned to it.
All right.
Well, boo-hoo.
What's your damage?
8.
Oh, so just 8. Okay. Could have been 10.
Okay, well, you can't stop with that
All right.
attitude.
Yeah, that was a little.
That was out of pocket.
I think that's what
Say
the
too
kids,
much.
I think that was what the kids say about passive aggressive.
All right, and
Ooh, what if I made this thing
Noel.
lusty? I really want to use this.
No,
lust.
don't.
I want to use
It looks too much like an animal.
No, you already
It
went
looks too
by
much like an
bonusing down.
animal. You
It
can't
does.
do that.
All right.
Get canceled.
So it is the satyr's turn.
Oh, it
Chuckles
is?
and giggles.
What did I do? Oh, I gave
You
my
gave
thing.
him
Okay.
war. He
All right.
attacked. He gave y'all a bonus to defense.
What do we defend?
You are rolling defense.
Right, I know. We have an asset to that.
You can use it now if you'd like to.
What's our benchmark?
It's a 12.
What
It's
kind
not
of- what
mental
is-
defense, right? Is it speed, mental? What are we rolling?
Mental defense, yes.
Ooh, I have a specialized in that. So my benchmark is a 6.
From a 12, right?
From a 12. So if you're specialized in mental defense, that brings it down 2 tiers. so
Ooh,
that
and I
would be
have my
6.
magneto earrings. That's another +1 mental defense.
Yeah, I was gonna say my
5. Then your markings do that too.
yeah.
So it just brings it
So-
down 1, not a whole tier.
Both, or yeah, whole tier.
It's a defense asset.
It's
yeah.
a defense asset.
So I was at 6.
So it's at a 3.
Mine's at a 3.
So 3. 3 and 3.
3 and 3.
All right.
All right, yip yap.
I rolled a 12.
14.
Mental defense.
Mental defense. Well, I would like to think I'm very
You have a
mentally
defense
stable.
asset. Remember, he gave you one for preaching at us.
Okay, but what's the benchmark?
Am I
12?
rolling mental
So you
defense
would
as
only
well?
have to roll it.
Yes.
Does this have anything
Oh,
to do
wait.
with willpower?
That's the one that's in jail.
Yes, you have in
Almost
ability
grabbed my
for
in jail
that.
die.
What's that
That
mean?
was bad.
What's the I mean?
That means
He
inability.
doesn't
That means
have
it's a
any
-3
willpower.
to my rolls. Or
Okay.
up to the tier.
So then it
10.
just cancels out this. So it's
Yes.
still a 12.
Get rid of that. It's a 12. It's an 8. I screwed up. We lost. Is that bad?
What about we? I rolled a 14.
Well, we're a team, remember?
Well, you did just smack him, so
It's
he's
just-
a little extra mad at you.
Well, whatever. He can suck it up. You need to work on distress tolerance. That's what this is.
Alright. So, what did
All
you
right.
roll?
So
What did you roll for mental defense? Oh, he didn't have to roll?
no, he did it.
Oh,
I rolled a 10.
He rolled a 10. So he failed and he failed.
okay.
All right. So for the both of you, it's going to be coming out with a concussive force from itself. So it's almost like a TK, telekinetic force, that it's emitting as it blows across the pan flute. So, and then almost like a boom coming out from it. But this is a mental blast, so it's using against you. So you're going to take mental damage on this one. So that's going to be 5 points damage, mental. So that'll go past armor.
5 points mental damage.
5 points mental damage.
That's your blue ones.
Blue. Well, I ain't got much of that.
You better have less.
I'm about to run out.
Can I get a discount? Oh.
Yeah, you can get a discount on this character and roll a new one after it dies.
No.
What?
Oh, no.
No. Well, then that's going to be Chip Chap.
Chip Chap. He wears a very specific kind of leather pant.
And if that one dies.
Then it's Riff Raff. We
Yes.
already met him. He's the legless.
I have plenty of rhyming.
He's the Grumman legless one that you stole the
Isn't
leg
Chip
from.
Chap your Baldur's Gate character?
Mm-hmm. He throws stuff everywhere. He's very scary and powerful.
All right, so for Rogoth and Yip Yap, you would definitely see that they fall down to the ground as soon as this thing plays the pan flute. The two of you seem unfazed. Your markings seem to shimmer as if they glow, and her earrings seem to shimmer as if they're glowing. Rogoth, it is your turn now. You do take up the rear.
That's not the rear.
Well, he just got in front of you.
Now we're in his rear.
Move out of Caboose way.
All right, I'm going to smash his knee.
I'm going to give him a helping action.
All right.
All right, what's his difficulty at?
12.
12? Okay, so smashing. I have to roll a 3 or higher.
We've heard that before.
I know.
8.
Nice.
That's a cool thing.
All right. So, what is your damage total?
10.
All right.
Wow.
So as he runs over, you
hurt my head.
as he swings forth, you notice as he's about to swing his blade, he's actually standing on like a rock ledge just a little bit higher than this satyr creature, almost like he has the high ground. And he lops the beastly legs right off of this fae, and it hits the ground. Pan flute falls.
He has
into the
no
dirt.
legs?
He has
Is he
no
dead?
leg. Yeah, he's bleeding out. Right through the
He just
floor.
one hit him? Well,
Yeah.
two.
Well,
Did he hit him? Two
he
hit
hit him and he hit him.
Well,
both
dang.
with very aggressive blades.
Lieutenant Dan.
You ain't got no legs.
I scream, Lieutenant Dan.
So the one that was injured kind of curls up next to the dying creature.
Aw, I'm kind of sad. Oh, can I take his flute?
Yeah, take it.
No, because
Blow
I was
some
about to
tunes.
use fetch to take his
Oh,
food.
do it. I love
Are
it.
you using
Yes. Fetch it.
Got it.
Flute in hand because nothing was going to keep
You know,
it
what's he
anyway.
going to do? Run
These
after us?
two actually just like, "Arr!" and they're like starting to run off. Let's see, to attune to the flute, roll me a 12 difficulty. To attunement, you can use...
Mental, right? Or focus
Yeah,
or concentration.
you could
Do you have
probably-
focus or concentration?
Do you have like willpower or anything like that?
No.
What do you have?
Well, a lot of
Vandalizing.
Yeah, he can't really
persuasion,
talk.
interaction based.
Intellect.
You can't really smooth talk the
I mean,
flute.
I've got babble, but that probably won't apply to this.
It's an inanimate object, so you can use int points to bring it down if you want to. You have 3 edge, so you can take it down 1 tier, and we'll put it at 9.
What is hedge magic? I just can't remember.
Hedge magic is like sensing magic, if I recall correctly. That wouldn't really
I feel
work
like it's
in this.
being able to like move something.
Yeah, it's like cantrips almost, but not
Okay.
So I've got to roll a 9.
a 9. Yeah, because
I'll
you
just
have
roll for
you
it.
have a free edge, so.
I'm not like. I mean, I'm just trying to.
You just want a little.
I'm
pet
trying to
wolf.
be friends with the wolf. It's not like we're.
It's not like it's that important to me, guys, but it's like.
I
really
just want
super
them to
important
call me Alpha Dog.
17.
All right, so you do
You know that he's
attune.
going to constantly try to ride this pet wolf of yours, right?
Nuh-uh, I'm gonna smack it now.
No,
You
it's
attune to the flute, and you are able to use it as an ability to summon these creatures. You can summon tainted wolves, to your aid for 1 turn after playing the flute.
Tainted Wolves. That sounds like a band.
You know how many cool band names we've come up with in this garage? Like just saying stuff, and like if we went back through every recording, every time somebody says, man, that sounds like a cool heavy metal album. Just saying. All right, so the wolves won't necessarily walk with you, but you can summon them from the wood if you need them. Sure. And that'll give you like basically it'll give you like a free wolf attack by playing that flute.
Cool.
I'll name this
These
one
two
Oscar and this one Meyer.
Curl
What's
up.
that other brand? There's like one other hot dog brand.
We'll call this one Frank.
And this one further. So these two die, and as they die together, you actually notice that the whatever poison seems to leach out of them back into the ground, and they themselves fade into almost like a glittery dust. I want to say something besides glitter, but I can't think of anything else that shimmers as it floats away. So it's like fairy dust.
Disco ball.
Can I like? I want to do something nice for them.
We can set them on fire.
They're already ashes. I don't think they'll burn.
Well, then what more needs
like
to be
I
Mark-
don't know what we should do for them.
Mark the ground or something?
Or something, because like they didn't choose to be all corrupted and crap, and I like fairies and face
You
stuff.
could purify the land of corruption, and that would be in their honor, and that would
That
probably
is my
be...
new story arc. You're right.
Hey, Rogoff, let's go toward the castle.
Right, that's where we're going.
Are we going? Do we see a castle? Who saw a castle?
Now,
Did I see a castle and I forgot?
they did when they came in. When you came in at the end of last time,
Oh,
there
there's a
was
castle.
the derelict castle that you saw in the distance, and you're trying to walk towards it. Now, everybody that's trying to go that same direction, like you're looking around trying to find it, and you notice that the woods have become very thick and shadowed. So everybody give me a perception roll to see if you can find the path. You can either do investigate or perception.
1 action recovery.
I got a 6.
You can roll recover if you want to.
See that? I told you my rolls.
19.
Doo-doo.
Okay. So
For what?
you, sir, actually noticed that
Oh, we don't need to roll anymore.
there's well, he rolled a 19. You can roll as well if you want to get like a crit 20.
That's fine.
Give me 5 blue.
I'd rather. I mean, if I don't have to roll.
I mean, it's not against you, but it'd just be whether or not you see more. But I think he's got a 19.
And
So
4 green.
So when you say the woods have gotten really thick, what do you mean?
I will narrate as I'm telling him what he sees
What is
now with his great perception.
Cool.
As you look, you notice that there are trees that have maneuvered themselves. You actually look at the ground and you can tell that the roots are not quite set in stone. They seem to have shifted across the forest floor, and the soil itself is like torn up where they have moved. So like the forest itself is trying to shift to cover itself and confuse you on what path you're trying to take. But with your sharp wits and the burning fire of mental fortification that is Aiden, you see blazed in front of you a clear path. You just know you have to keep going through these woods to get to it. And they may follow you if they choose.
But we can't see the path.
Aiden
No,
has
he
shown
does.
me the way. Just follow me and I will guide us to our destination.
He
I'll
turns
protect
and
you.
he points like this as his eyes glisten and the tattoos glisten in the moonlight. His muscles are kind of beefy. You're like,
Tattoos
wow.
are like highlighting each
Yeah,
line of each.
they
muscle.
actually curve and twist like tribal tattoos around each muscular definition.
Well, I can't see.
Onward!
I can't see a path, so I'm willing to follow. How long is my wind armor active for? Do I need to reactivate it at some point? Or is it like an hour? I feel like it's a long time.
I think technically it would last for an entire battle or a scene, but you can leave it activated for now. That's fine. All right, so you would begin walking through the woods towards.
I'm gonna pull out my booze and take a little sipper. My pack says I have booze in it, so I'm gonna. I don't know what it would be. Mead, maybe. That sounds like something yummy. Mead. I'm gonna offer some mead to my friends here.
I don't want it.
Because
I don't want it.
you're not old enough.
I'm
You want
like
some
4.
mead?
I believe it would be prudent of me to keep my wits about me.
Well, I
That's
don't
why
think
I'm
that
only going
drinking
to
the
drink
mead-
this wine that I have.
I don't think that drinking the mead lowers your intelligence in any way. Mechanically. Mechanically in the game.
Inhibitions, maybe. Actually, no. If you drink, I can have you roll a
Plus just
might.
I'm sipping
might
some.
defense.
I'm sipping some mead, man.
Yeah, it's just mead. It's
You're
not like you're taking like
sipping.
a grog horn from some bar named after its strongest
I
drink.
should have taken a horn from the satyr.
From who?
That was the name of the creature.
Well, it would have vanished into.
Isn't it
That's
dead?
well, the
Stardust.
the flute didn't.
Ain't the weird fruit?
It was made of stardust, like all of us. From which we're born, we all return.
That sounds so cool.
The true fire, the star.
I'm actually part Stardust then. Isn't that
We all
awesome?
are. Yep.
All right, so you continue walking through the forest.
Y'all be on the lookout for more strange creatures trying to sneak up on us from the brush.
Can
These
I
brush creatures.
can I roll Fey magic to see if there's any more strange creatures?
There's darkness everywhere.
I got a 12. I don't know if that's enough to see.
You can just tell that there's just a lingering magic in the entire area. It's not Fey magic necessarily, but there is Fey magic intertwined with it. But it is mostly contaminated and poisoned. This, whatever the darkness is, that you already felt it down in the Drulakar sea cave. You already felt it when you tried to purify the ore and saw that crazy black shadow creature.
Well, I will just continue to lead the way.
Do you have your
This is
torch finger on?
This is somewhat, it's not finished, but this is what y'all would have seen whenever y'all were purifying the ore from the well.
Oh yeah.
Maybe the light is just emanating from my body now.
I'm just a glistening, pure thing. All right, so
Doesn't that happen in Avatar? The Last Airbender.
the cartoon.
Oh,
Yeah, I was about to say
like,
the
I don't
cartoon.
think they glow.
His thing lights up.
Yeah, whenever he's using his power, his little
Arrow.
tribal tattoo lights
Just
up
an
on him.
arrow, right?
It is an arrow, I guess.
Yeah.
It's got an arrow in it.
And above it, it says, "I'm with stupid." And you can never see that in the show. but it's
Yeah, it's there. Trust me. All right. So yeah, you would be able to travel. He seems to be able to navigate these woods, even though they're shifting around him, and he has navigated to a open clearing where you can see dark,
You were right here.
dank, be like swamp, almost like the ground itself is soft and mildew kind of water just everywhere. You see algae growth everywhere, and in the middle of this bog you would see growing out from it some of the most to your recollection, the most ancient looking structure you've ever laid eyes upon. You can tell by the deterioration, the markings on it, the structure, like the way it was built and
Do you
formed.
have that picture?
I can pull it up in just a second.
I sent it to you last week.
Yeah, hang on.
I've got it. I'll send it
Last
to
week is
everyone.
a long time ago in our chat.
You acting like we had the most active chat in the world.
She sent it to me
I sent it to him, and,
Oh.
and
in
since
our
then
personal.
we
We are married, so we
Quite
do
a
tend to
few.
talk.
Y'all yap at
sometimes.
each other, huh?
Yeah. But, yeah, it would be dark and ancient looking. It would be very ominous and eerie in the middle of a bog type setting, sunk into that
I can find it on my phone.
mildewed ground. Yeah, that'd probably be easier. I'm getting lost in the sauce over here. 100 messages later. Looks like a hot dog.
It's a hot dog, guys.
He took you out from the dark woods.
We're in a bog with an ancient structure in the middle of it.
Well, let's go in it. Can I go in it?
This is it. You have to zoom in because it came off the doc that I wrote. But basically, it's just. I mean, it's really, really old. It's the oldest structure actually in all of Atmore.
Can I go in the structure?
And so you would see.
Allow?
There would be like.
It would be like a cityscape. It's not just like one little tower. So it's like a cityscape of structures.
It's a really ancient ruined city.
Oh, well, let me run in there.
And
Look around.
Trying to Leroy Jenkins up.
I'm just taking a peek.
Technically impulsive, yes.
It would basically you would see like the remnants of like tents and stuff from like archaeologists over the years that have been here, but nobody's here now.
Wait, is this what we see?
Yes.
No, that is what we fought in the cave.
Oh, yeah. That was just recalling everybody to what y'all fought in the cave.
Is it not send yet? Y'all
okay.
can't see it.
The image at the very bottom of that, the cityscape, the ancient ruins, that is
that's
what you're seeing
basically
right now.
what we see. Like it's just
Do
a
we
lot
recognize what place this is?
I would know because I'm a historian, but it's,
She would have been able to tell you.
Any
this
frickin'
one-
eagles carrying around any god TNT, I'm fine. Sorry, Elden Ring. It's giving me flashbacks of Elden Ring.
there is no TNT
Good.
to my knowledge.
Noted.
So, it's basically just the oldest structure. It's where this is like Nimir's seat of power when she was in power like thousands and thousands of years ago. She's the one that had the dragon. And that's all common knowledge. Like this was just her place. And so it's like kind of a revered place, but ever since the Starfall has become very corrupted. So nobody comes here anymore. There's no more archaeologists and no more historians that come here.
Yeah, but around here you would see like old tools. Like maybe at one point in time there were people that were here, but long since forgotten, rusted.
This location is where we would have gotten all of our information about Nimir from all those years ago. Would have been here.
Well, am I seeing that we need to go into it?
This is where the path is leading you. And you would know that when Starfall occurred, so when the meteor struck over 80 years ago, almost a full 100 years ago, several of the pieces of the falling debris actually seemed to be drawn to this location almost like magnets. So this place was one of the first to be utterly obliterated because not just it was old and derelict then, but then these meteorites started hitting here and probably killing whoever was here studying the place at the time and poisoning the land. Whatever mysterious force attracted the meteorites here, though, still remains, and it remains unknown. But this is where the corruption, at least for the region of Nimoria, this is where that corruption is stemming out from. But that's what you know about it. This is Leonore, the ruins of Leonore, where Nimir once held her seat of power.
Well, I'm going in there.
I think we're following you because we don't see the path, and it's just a big, huge city of ruins.
All right, and yep. Do me a favor. Roll perception.
I am perceiving nothing. I got a 4.
All right.
We're all shocked.
Everything's too high up. I can't see it.
I do not have the high.
These elves were too tall.
All right. Well.
So he's just running in? Is that why you made him?
Sucks to suck because he left y'all behind a long time ago while y'all were talking about what this place was. He already ran in. Now, everyone else that has decided to start maneuvering into the area would actually see this creature step out from one of the ruins and smack her sturdiest of sticks into Yip Yap's face.
What?
Oh,
As
dang.
he is launched to the ground. You would be looking at 4 damage before armor.
Dang, she's kind of a baddie. I mean, respectfully.
That ain't no jump scare. All right, that's 4 damage before armor. So whatever armor you have can detract from that.
Here.
Green is your might.
Oh. See, I get confused. We just had that discussion.
I should have saved my speech for this one.
I'm sure you'll try to talk to her too.
Oh, I'll talk to her.
Ooh, I can make her lusty. You want to make her lusty for me? I can give you
No,
the cipher.
chill.
I want to use it. I want
No.
somebody. Now, if John were here, he would use it.
What level is she?
She, I feel like we're all
It don't
walking
matter, it's a
around
level
here with
6.
scouters. Power level 9,000.
We have to know these.
We have to know for our ciphers.
Right.
Yeah, I know. It's a level 4 creature.
Oh, it's a level
My lust is a level 6.
Yes, we should make her
You
lusty
want it?
for
Okay.
Null.
Do you want it? Okay. I'm going to give him my poison emotion, the level 6 lust cipher.
And if I remember correctly, you've already used one of your ciphers, so you can just
Yeah,
put that
he has
in
a
your
slot for it.
slot. Put the lust in your slot.
And if I remember this correctly, she's not going to think about anything but lustiness.
Right.
Great, I can steal that stick.
For like an
Yes.
hour.
That's, yes.
So she won't be attacking us anymore. For like an hour. She'll just be like another one of his followers.
So I tell you what we'll do now. Everybody roll initiative, and if he gets his turn before hers, then he...
11.
She gets to go first, but then you can totally use that cipher on her.
I also got
11.
this. Once you use that and you have another empty spot, I got the sticky strands of goo next if you want it.
What's that?
He's got that covered.
Oh.
18.
11.
So,
As well.
Amara goes first.
I
Then-
can use it to give him the cipher because I
No,
have to use an
you
action
can-
to do that.
You don't have to use an action to give him the cipher. You're just giving him one of your ciphers. So, you are ahead of her, then the Fey creature will go, and then it's the 3 guys.
Oh, I go first?
Yes, you do. You've rolled an 18.
Oh,
You still have your wind armor activated.
it is. Okay, that's what I was going to ask. I really don't know what to do because she's going to get pissed off no matter what I do. Am I trying to attack her? You guys want to talk to her?
Let's talk to her.
Trust rune her?
Let's talk to her.
You could trust her so that she's not in an attack mode by the time
Alright,
it's his
I'll
turn.
try to do the trust rune on her. Let's see what happens. What's her difficulty?
12.
And it's okay.
So that takes her down to a 9.
Oh, 8.
Negative. So you try, but she fights off your magics. She notices the Fey magic being a Fey, and she's
Person's a pistol.
quite angry at you. Why would you try to use my own magic against me? You are foolish to have come here to Leonore.
Dang, she got an attitude, huh?
Yeah, so she fights me.
Now,
Does she do anything else? She attack me?
she does. She does do something. So, she casts a spell, an actual Fey magic spell. At this moment, there are several images of her throughout the ruins that you see. I'm not going to tell you which is her, but basically you're seeing multiples of this. So she goes from
So there's a bunch of sexy women.
from one her
There's one for you
It's,
too.
it's shaping up.
to
She
where
got twin sisters.
you are now encircled by. You don't know if maybe she had sisters, allies,
So which one do you cast
or
on?
if these are illusions.
I think I cast. Which one do I cast what on? The lust?
Yeah, because if it's the wrong one.
It just wouldn't work. I mean,
Exactly.
But I don't think it would waste it because I don't know.
No, it would, wouldn't it?
You can use an
Can you
XP
tell
to
me-
keep it.
Would it waste it if it's cast on an illusion?
There's nothing to put it on.
There's nothing to put it on.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't work.
Well, how many? Oh, there's 5.
So they're surrounding you now. These 5.
And I can't go because I've already gone. It's their turn.
You have gone.
There's a 20%.
The 3 of you are in whatever order you want.
I think
to be.
Ronnie rolled higher than me.
Yeah, I rolled an 11. He rolled an 11. He rolled a 10.
And y'all can discuss whatever makes the most sense to go
That's
first.
when we need the sticky strands of goo because how you going to
No.
trap? Then we would know.
So that
what
we're
you
clear
want.
on the offset, this is going to increase her difficulty by 1 step. So from a 12 to a 15, just because you're going to have to figure out which one you're actually attacking.
Perhaps we could just like toss some gravel out
Pocket
and
sand.
see which one.
If it goes through
actually
them or not.
hits.
What do you have? You got Curse Bringer and that
It's
is.
a hindering action, but she has to be unaware.
That's the only one you have left. You already used one.
Mm-hmm.
What do you have for ciphers?
Poison explosive.
I don't want to be poisoned.
Okay, let me just go up to this one. Let me just go up to that one.
Just pick a random one.
And smack it with a sword. My heavy onyx blade.
All right, so what he wants to do is go smack one with a sword. What do you want to do?
I really think if there's like sand or gravel or something, I'm gonna throw it out and
He's going to utilize his environment.
Yeah.
Is there like dust
that
or
would
tiny rocks?
fit into perception or something like that.
Maybe like rolling a really good perception, and then we could flare it up with that. So that makes sense. All right, so you're about to try and figure out everything that's going on in Rogoth. What is your plan?
I haven't started attacking yet. I'm just waiting to see
You don't want to hold
who
your
hurt.
turn
I'm going to hold my turn and wait till,
to see who to hurt.
well, see who hurts me.
I got you. So you're waiting to get hit, and then if you get hit, you're going to destroy.
Yeah.
I got you. And if you want to find out if these guys' plans work, then you have to tune in next time to the same Saturday Night Gaming channel at the same Saturday Night Gaming time. This has been Tony bringing you Starfall Season 2.
Woohoo.
Don't forget to click like, share, and subscribe. And grandmas, tell your grandkids to tune in and find out all about what the action-packed world of tabletop roleplay gaming is all about. Until then, be good to you.
I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of Starfall. If you did, be sure to head on over to our website at www.saturdaynightgamingllc.com and check out some of our other cool games. Also, make sure to like, share, and subscribe on all of our social media platforms. I hope you have a fantastic week, and until next time, this is Laura Hibbard with Saturday Night Gaming signing off.